What's going on, everybody? We are here with the Capcom Pro Tour online qualifier. We are with the Latin America number 3. You know, it's been a while, but we're here today. My name is Vicious.
And I'm Rip. And we've got a crazy set of matches coming up. Let's take a look at the bracket. We've got players that we've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few of them, actually. So kicking off things on the winner's side of the bracket, looks like we're going to have Mono PR going up against Jochi. It's a little far away, but I figure we'll zoom in. There it is.
There it is, yeah.
My vision a little lacking.
It's so much better.
Yeah, of course. Mono versus Jochi. Mono with Fang going up against Jochi with Akuma. Should be an interesting one as we move on down to the other side of the winner side of top 8. We've got Mena RD with his birdie.
Yes, sir.
Going up against Erikoff with the Armika.
We haven't seen him since Season 1. Hopefully he's going to do a lot better this time around with Armika. Maybe he's been practicing. Who knows?
Could be. Maybe not.
All right, here we go. Losers side, we have KH Choco. He's going to be rocking Nakali for the loser side. And he's going to be going up against a heavy hitter, Kaba, who actually switched transition from Ryu to Guile this season. Had a lot of success. And then further down the loser side, we have SR Momo rocking one of Rip's personal favorites, Urian.
Oh, yes, finally.
Going up against MJ Master, also rocking Akuma. So you gotta think there's gotta be a significant change with the top 8s, with 2 Akumas floating around. Season 2 has made big waves with that extra life.
He's got a little bit of health extra. But, you know, we're starting to see more Urians kind of find their flow as well. You know, even though he has a little bit of reduction in certain aspects of his game, it doesn't seem to really hurt him too bad.
Oh, absolutely not. He still hits like a truck, and it's still a nuisance to deal with. Again, that V-trigger is one of the best in the game, in my opinion. You know, you could talk to me about it on Twitter if you want to. But again, Urian is still very strong, in my opinion. Also, just kind of taking back what we were talking about earlier, Akuma has been more and more of a threat as the season goes on. Again, that extra 900 health, or excuse me, that extra back up to 900.
That would be a lot of extra health for him.
This is the first time we've actually seen him at a decent amount of health. Like, that can contest with the rest of the cast, right? And he also has his uppercuts back, which is a huge deal, which has been a very, very big problem for early Season 2 for some of the Shoto characters.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be... It's going to be interesting. I mean, I've said that word like 5 times so far, but I feel like, you know, all these patches, all these changes to any game, it always takes a little bit of time to flesh out.
Absolutely.
Currently, of course, we're seeing Akumas make it to these top 8s. We'll see how long it sticks around, basically. Yeah.
So for the first match, we're going to have Mono PR rocking that Fong. Personally, one of my favorite players to watch because he makes Fong look so much fun.
I feel like he always makes the craziest comebacks, too.
Yeah, he absolutely does. And his setups off knockdowns, whether it's like quick rise, delayed, or even the rollback, it is insane. It is so sick. Again, it's going to be really fun to watch. He's going to be going up against, I believe it's Jochi.
I believe it's Jochi. Jochi.
Yeah. So we haven't really seen too much of Jochi, but we can expect a lot because Akuma making top 8 is a pretty big deal. We have rarely seen him in the threshold of top 8 throughout the entire CPT. We actually saw him maybe twice over at CEO.
You're talking
with the likes of XSK Samurai and, like, you know, a side pick for the likes of Snake Eyes.
I mean, XSK Samurai did work, though.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely did. Again, we expect nothing less for the likes of Akuma players now that they have a chance to shine here in top 8. I'm serious. You know, it's good to see him finally represented well in this season. So maybe we're going to see that at the top 8. Is going to be the first match between Mono and Jochi. The first match in general in Latin America number 3 for the Capcom Pro Tour online qualifiers.
So here we go, loading in finally. I always love looking at these guys' ranks. Fung, what is that rank? 155?
Ooh.
And Jochi's 625. He seems a little bit behind.
One's a super diamond, one's an ultra diamond. That's a big gap. For those of you online warriors, you know how much of a significant gap that is, and you know how many points you lose if you happen to get paired up with a platinum. Just like random.
I wouldn't know about that much. I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah, about that. We're not going to talk about it. we're not going to be about it. Here we go. First match of the day. Mono versus Jochi, already off to quick things.
Wow, so many projectiles all over the place.
All the purple. And I like that. You know, if Mono PR opts to go for a block string, he's going to end it with the trap instead. And that kind of allows him to retreat safely without letting Akuma have his chance to attack. Oh, and the throw bait. Yikes. Plus, yeah, nice throw escape.
And the extra HP just ticking away still. Oh my god, where are we going?
Look at that. Jochi has not had a chance to play because of Mono's block strings. All the block strings end in the chat.
Oh my god, and no punish on it whatsoever. That big, huge whiff DP.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it at all. He's got such a significant life lead. Very good amount of bar left, too.
Oh my god, the double shimmy.
Don't do that. Oh, he's out of there. He spent the bar, and he's living.
Yeah, but he's lost half his life now, getting chased down.
Oh. don't let Jochi live. This is looking like a problem. That is also plus. That chop. Don't let him get started.
God, and now we're just about even on life.
He tried. The demon flip to the throw, whiffed completely, and Mono is going to steal that first round.
That was a little scary. A little scary, despite the impressive start by Mono. Meter about even between these two. And back to the zone and start things off. This is how Mono got things started the first round.
Really tough for Shotos to deal with. A lot of the time, they're just going to have to try to contest with projectiles. But even so, the trap is still going to have a wide hitbox to stop those projectiles. That Firebar War is not going to be in Akuma's favor.
Yeah, most certainly. Just like that. Oh, wow, interesting choice with the EX. Almost got the slip and slide through.
Mono doing a great job staying patient, too. Oh, well, that's going to be punishable immediately when I say that.
Now corner control for Akuma.
Dang, a +3 and the crush counters?
Oh my god, the conversions!
Tons of damage.
Oh, here we go. Trigger activated. Incoming damage. Which side are we going?
Oh, opposite side! Again, good blocks from Jochi.
Yeah, he's close to stun here. Wow, still didn't get stunned.
I like it. I like it. Nothing but plus. Nothing but plus. One touch for either competitor.
Mono has
he went airborne. Mono tried to contest it, getting electrocuted for it. That was really unfortunate outcome for him, but still Jochi on the board now. Again, first game of the day. I should really say not really on the board now.
No, definitely not. But still, takes that V skill. Life slowly taken away.
Oh. Again, Mono in that zoning phase.
Yeah, Jochi's, you know, things really fall apart for once he stops the zone. Is what I feel like so far.
You know, I think that makes complete sense because if he's in the zone where Akuma wants to play, he's definitely going to be at a disadvantage. Akuma has all the great normals to contest with all the frame traps in the world. Crouch Strong being one of the main ones, being +3 on block is insane. He needs to play this game right here. Oh my god! The damage. Nice anti-air, even better combo.
Where are we going?
That was sick. Okay. Acting all brand new in Season 2, huh, Akuma?
Yeah, but he's purple and life bar is about even. Oh god, never mind. The quadruple shimmy. Oh god, he got to throw up his own.
Oh no, he could have converted too far out. Oh, this is a tough spot to be in. He
tricky!
Went for it. Mono PR.
Instant overhead after dashing through. Smart choice. Man, these rounds have all been extremely close. First to 3 are the whole way through this top 8 as well. So Mono gets the first one.
Do you know how insane that setup was? Like,
of course.
On top of it being a 50-50 left-right, he goes for the instant overhead.
Yeah.
That is so dirty.
Could have been a throw.
That's...
Mono's great, man. Mono's fun to watch.
That sucks, dude. I gotta be real honest with you guys. That is mean. That is so mean.
It is. It is. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? It's tournament.
Nothing.
This is winner side of top 8 of the tournament. You gotta do what it takes to win. You gotta have all the tricks ready to go.
Yeah, I think he could have gone for a teleport, but still, like, that's still so risky.
It's so rare to see from Kuma anyway, right?
Yeah, a lot of that. I mean, it's the transition from Street Fighter 4 to Street Fighter 5, right? Where a lot of Akumas would escape out of pressure, like block strings, with the teleport. Take like minimal damage if they weren't ready. But in Street Fighter 5, there's a significant change. You could throw him out of the startup of the teleport, and he takes a little bit longer to recover. So it's very, very different than Street Fighter 5, which is why you rarely see any of it.
Yeah,
but you
basically not as effective as it used to be.
Oh, absolutely. But Jochi definitely had a pretty decent start, I'm going to say, on game 1. When he was up close and personal against Mono, he was killing the game.
Yeah, so that's got to be his goal here. But, you know, here in the beginning of the round, he's opting just to sit back, which has definitely not been his strength.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tough, right? You have the Rio Benda and the Nishikyus all in that space where he wants to be in. Look at that. It's just going to nullify his fireballs. And then you go back to playing that nuisance game.
Yeah, great anti-air conversion again, though.
Ooh. Ducked right out of there. Mono not falling for those demon flip air grabs.
Air, where are we going? Stays in the front.
Nice veer. Excellent choice. Sit back down the palm.
Mono opting to throw tech there. Might set up the throw baits in the future.
Nice down from Mono, just being real patient with it now. See, that's the problem. Now, if he can't get his trap set up, he's going to be in a really, really big problem against Akuma.
And now he's got the corner, though.
He has to activate off that block, and he's still through the V-reversal.
That gets him some of the purple.
Ooh, the risk! That's a high punish, but no, nothing.
Oh, goodness. Wow.
Yes. From long distance, caught him, jumping. Nice call from Mono, staying patient. Again, I really think Jochi needs to take advantage of the gaps that Mono decides to not throw projectiles here.
Yeah, most certainly. And, you know, that EX lead was such an interesting choice from him there. He guessed Jochi was going to post on the ground.
Yeah,
and he had the right read.
It's really more of a guess to kind of keep your opponent grounded too with the EX sleeves, more so than a read. But it paid off for him, spending that meter, and Mono, oh, okay, let it rip.
Hey.
Nice reversal. And I like that because he's going to leave himself at a very, very big disadvantage against the likes of Fong if those kicks hit on block, because it's still advantage for Fong. It's +1, I think.
Here we go. He's got to start a little bit something. He's getting closer to that corner. When he does, you know that slip and slide's coming through. Pressure now.
Notice anytime the projectiles come out, he is stuck like a deer in the headlights. Jochi cannot find a way.
To avoid the V-skill.
He cannot. He's stuck here right now. He hasn't found the solid answer. That's one. He shouldn't fear that V-skill. He really should not.
I mean, he's definitely doing a good job of avoiding it so far, though. And you know, despite him with that health increase, I mean, maybe he should fear it because he has such a hard time getting through the projectiles anyway. Like, because the life is ticked off from that V-skill, you know, this is the life advantage that Mono has. Ooh. Nice throw, but he doesn't get to punish it, though.
Activation time. This is going to be a ton of damage. What's the mix-up? Left, right?
Oh, God. Every side into a throw.
Instant
air? Yeah, that's the mix-up. Yeah, you got both of us to stand up.
We both got bodied. That's why we're not in top 8. That's exactly why Mono's up 2 whole games.
He's going to laugh at us.
He's definitely laughing right now. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, it's funny. Again, I ran into him at CEO, actually. Mono. And he said what's up to me. I was like, I don't know who you are. And then I recognized who he was. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought you were going to be like 6'4" like M. Bison. You know, it's completely the opposite.
Come on, man. Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, he took, Sagem and I were actually on the stage just watching side games. And he went to say what's up to both of us. We didn't recognize him because we were just like laying down, just hanging out in front of the stage. And he's like, oh, it's good to see you guys. I was like, oh it's you. You're the Fong Master. But yeah, so for the most part, that last instance is showing why he's such a threat, like Mono in general, with the likes of Fong, because these mix-ups are so hard to tell where they're coming from. It could be an instant air, it could be a throw, it could be a walk back short, crouch short, which is so far. It's a problem. It's a huge problem.
I mean, you got to deal with it some way, right? And we haven't seen a lot of uppercuts from Akuma. He can make those reads, but he hasn't opted to do so yet. So in those kind of situations, you know, the final round, you know, final hit situations, maybe that's time to bring out the uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, it could possibly work out in his favor. I mean, one could also lead to a gang of damage.
Of course, but I mean, in that situation where you're going to die from like a short or, you know, instant overhead, maybe that's time to bring it out.
We'll see what happens. The final game, potentially, for Mono PR if he seals the deal. Jochi needs to make it work. See, I like this range at all times. Even if he trades with the fireballs, he gets rid of the Rio Benda, he can actually sweep him. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a much better range. Great conversion again with the anti-air. Nice crouching fear. Oh, the fake?
He's backing off, and the range is exactly where Mono wants him. Now he escapes the corner. This is going to be a tough time for Jochi. Okay. Losing that momentum. As soon as he gets hit by the fireball, he loses all momentum for him. Nice V-reversal.
Well, nice attempt anyway.
He's out of there.
Moly. I can't believe he just jumped over him, too. It's a weird jumping from Mono there. Wow, he is going in. Wow, that is strange.
Some things you just can't control in the online world.
Oh, that was a great dash throw underneath.
Look at all the kicks dancing all over him.
Oh my God!
That's ridiculous. That pressure is phenomenal. You are not blocking any of that.
You block the first one, you think you're good, and also he slips the other side. Oh, I got to block the other way. What's happening now? Throw?
Hard part. It's so hard.
Yeah, Mono always keeping his opponents guessing.
Still retains his turn after that round. Nice. Oh, check your legs.
Well, and the air there is good.
Flip. Flip two. Nice projectiles. Again, this projectile war hasn't been working out for Jochi whatsoever, but finds the opening, catching Mono, dashing up.
Oh, wake up jab.
Yo, Fong is a real character in Season 2.
That it? That is it. Mono gonna take it with the full sweep. Get the broom out. 3-0. Mono over Jochi. Jochi had a fantastic first game, but couldn't really close things out. And then it was all Mono the last 2 games.
I believe that was 5 rounds straight for Mono PR.
I think it was, yeah. That first game was really where Jochi had the most success. And then immediately afterwards, I don't know what clicked in Mono's head, but he was able to just outzone him and keep him away the whole time.
Yeah, I think Mono was getting real comfy with the first game, like how it was dictated. He was definitely able to play the game he wanted to play and not just zone. And we saw that kind of impatience with Mono PR, where he just was like, you know what, instead of getting this win the traditional way, I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Yeah, he definitely went in and did whatever he wanted to do. So that was our winner side match. Mono gonna advance, and he's gonna face the winner between Mena RD and Eric KOF.